ladies, it's Savenana. I've been tagged by the lovely Annie Chambers. Hi Annie! Annie apparently loves the sound of my Irish accent, so I'm going to waffle on here a little bit and tell you stuff you don't really want to know at all. But I'm thrilled that this is going round because it's lovely to get to know more about you ladies on YouTube. So, everybody seems to start off with a little bit about themselves. So my name is Sandra. I am, for the next few weeks, I'm still 57. And I'm holding on to that for dear life because 60 is looming. It's a bit scary. I don't know if I'll ever grow mentally old enough to be 60. I'm still sort of stuck at 27. But physically, oh boy, am I nearly 60. Yeah, so I'm an old one. I have two sons, Gary and Jack, and this time next year I will have a daughter-in-law. Her name is Kathleen. She's an absolute sweetheart and I'm looking forward to welcoming her into the family. And I have a little daughter. No, I don't have a daughter. I have a little granddaughter, Chloe, who is 6, and she is the light of my life. I love her to pieces. I have a dog whom most of you know. His name is Tigger. He is a Bichon Havanese cross and every bit as mental as his owner. So what can I say? They say you grow to be like your dogs. Yeah. Okay, so I have a list of questions that I have to answer, and I think the first one was, who inspired you to get crafting and to make videos? Well, I would have to say that probably the biggest influence on me has been my mum. She was a huge inspiration in my huge influence on my life, and a huge inspiration in terms of confidence and being able to do stuff. Excuse me. She told me that every scribble I put on paper and every piece of cloth, every piece of cloth that I cut, I was Rembrandt or, I don't know, Versace. She gave me huge confidence in my crafting ability, and she had me knitting when I was 4 and knitting Fair Isle patterns by the time I was 7. And as a result, it never crossed my mind that I wouldn't be able to do something if I set my mind to it. So yeah, I always enjoyed fiddling around with paper and scissors and fabric. I made all my own clothes. I made my sister's clothes. I made my wedding dress. And like I say, it never crossed my mind that I couldn't do it. Yeah, she was a great inspiration. Anything I turned my hand to, she told me was wonderful. And yeah, she was my inspiration that got me into this whole creative world, whether it was painting or sewing or whatever it happened to be. In terms of ladies on YouTube, I'm a passionate recycler. So the first time I went on YouTube to have a look around, I found a TV channel called Cool Craft, where a lady, they make, they're the family of the founder of Aline's glues, adhesives, stuff like that. Heidi Borchers is one of the daughters, and she is a fantastic recycler. She makes crazy things out of eggshells and Coke cans and plastic bottles and all that sort of stuff. So that was my introduction to crafting on YouTube. And then, as you do, I followed links on the little sidebar where it has all the other videos that you might be interested in. And I came across Fiona Jennings. Fiona, you have my undying gratitude. I have learned such a lot from your channel. I love the stuff you do. I love your attitude and your sense of humour. and I would have to say that I got a huge amount of inspiration from Fiona. And then all you other ladies from Fiona's channel, I started for a long time, since way back 2008, 2009, I was floating around YouTube and not making comments or joining anything. But then I noticed that the same people kept coming up on Fiona's channel making comments, and so I would sneak off to their channel and have a little look over there and see what they were doing and be totally inspired by that. And then around, I think it was only around Christmas this year, I actually got over my block and started making comments on people's videos. I sort of felt that having made in secret all these things that were inspiring me, I might be qualified to say whether I liked something or not. So I started that, and then all of a sudden I discovered through Betsy Doodle, my soul sister, hiya, that I had a channel, and I didn't even know I had a channel, and I had 9 subscribers. So thank you to my first 9 subscribers. That would be the little gang who sort of email each other and support each other within this lovely crafting community that we have, and whom I've come to look upon as my friends. And thank you for all the support and the hugs and the love that you send my way. You know who you are. So yeah, you guys have been my inspiration. I love the stuff you do. I can't quite get into the pretty and the shabby chic. I do try, but yeah, having come more from a paper background, I suppose I do love paper. I am trying with lace and pearls. I just don't get the pretty like you do. But however, I'm more funky, I think. Kelly Merton is another lady who inspired me hugely on the mixed media front. And Rach O113, I think she's amazing. And Mixed Media Jen, and Imperfect Impulses. All of those people have had an influence on my mixed media stuff, and I'm still not confident enough to put anything up, but I'm working on it. The next question, what is my favourite media? Well, I think I've probably just given it away there. I love paper. I love anything that you can cut and fold and shape and mould, whether it's papier-mâché or origami. Big fan of 3D origami, whether I'm making flowers or whatever. Love paper, love anything it can stick to anything else to create something else. Yeah, so I think paper would be my favourite media, and I love acrylic paints, and I'm trying to get pretty on the old lace and pearls side. So bear with me, I might get there. Number 3, what's your favourite colour? Well, my birthday is in July and I'm a Cancer, and I absolutely love the sea, the ocean, and all the sort of colours that go with that. So sort of aquas and sea greens and that purpley tone that you get from the sea, and earthy tones like sandy colours, cream, beige, brown, all the boring colours, but I love them. And I would definitely be a more pastel person than strong oranges and yellows, and strong primary colours are not my thing really, so sort of muted aqua colours. This one, woohoo! This is my absolute favourite. I think it's called Eau de Nil. I'm not sure. It's very trendy at the moment, but it actually happens to be probably my favourite colour. And I have just brought summer to Ireland. We're not getting any summer this year again. It's very warm today, but we have thick cloud, which is, it's not great. And you know the sun is there. It's so frustrating. But anyhow, I took down my my curtains in my craft room and put in this lovely eau de Nil colour to bring the sun, bring the summer into Ireland. My three favourite products. Three favourite products to bring to a desert island. Oh, right, okay. Having said that I love paper, it would be a humongous roll of either of fabric or of paper, and a pair of scissors, and either a needle and thread or glue. Because, and when I say humongous, I don't mean just that sort of humongous, I mean seriously 20 yards wide humongous. And I would make my shelter, my tent. From that I could make my clothes, I could make a hammock, I could make the fabric waterproof and gather water. I could put holes in it and have a shower. There's just so much that you could do with a roll of, well, yeah, it's got to be fabric because it'll be a pretty soggy shower. Yeah, a big roll of fabric, a pair of scissors and a glue gun or a needle and thread. Wouldn't be fussy about that. If I could be a craft product, I would be a pair of scissors, I think, or a paintbrush. I would probably be a pair of scissors. I've done some really stupid stuff in my life, and you could use your scissors or your paintbrush to paint over or cut it out. And you could change the things that you don't like about yourself or the world around you. And I would cut out all of the nastiness. I know this is going to sound really cheesy, but I'm dead serious when I say it. I hate negativity. I love people. I hate to see people unhappy. And if I can spread a bit of a giggle or a laugh or a smile at my own expense, doesn't bother me. I love it. I love to see people smile and to be happy. There's enough rubbish going on in the world, I think, without me adding to it or other people adding to it. So yeah, I would use my scissors or my paintbrush to get rid of that and to replace it with happy. That sounds so ugh, but I do mean it. So be nice to each other, guys, and paint a little happy on your project, or cut out a little heart and send it to somebody. Life's too short, so you know, you got to make the most of it. You never know when you're going to slide into a black depression or be run over by a bus or have somebody you love not available to kiss goodnight or wish a happy morning to. I know you're all puking at this stage and I'm very sorry, but that's the way I try to live my life. And that's it. Annie, I hope you got your fix of Irish accent out of this load of twaddle, as our Betsy Doodle would say. But that's it. I'm thrilled to be a part of this little community. You're lovely, and thank you for all the support that you give me. So bye bye for now. Thank you for what? Oh no, get your act back here, woman. I need to nominate some people, and I was some of the people that I was going to nominate have been nominated by some of the other ladies, so I would like to nominate one of the newer one of my newer subbies. It's a lady called Sharon Hutchins, and she makes beautiful jewellery. She lives in the States. So Sharon, come on, we want to hear a little bit more about you. I haven't seen anybody nominate Jemmalou, so I'd love to hear more about you and your life, Jemmalou. And a third person I would love to know more about is dear Penny Humphreys. Come on, Penny, get your cameraman ready. I want to hear all about you and your lovely granddaughter Chloe and your grandson Adam, and what you like to get up to when you're not like the rest of us sticking flowers on things. So yeah, that really is it now. Thank you for watching. Thank you to RT Creed, I think, who started this off. I think it's a great idea, and thank you for including me, Annie. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching, ladies. Bye. Bye.